Hi friends. Do you know how to speak English? Because a lot of person, do you want to speak English like a native? To watching random videos and moving from one to another won't help you to achieve that. And you will get only incomplete or improper knowledge. So today I'm going to share with you a complete or effective strategy uh, to be, to go from beginner to fluent and become a confident English speaker. So the first one is reading. Read only the content you like. If you like reading books, you can prefer magazines or newspaper. If you don't like to reading books, reading helps to expand vocabulary. And while reading, use pencil, highlighters, and underline those words you don't know the meaning. And you can find from dictionary. And reading also help to improve pronunciation. When you read, try to read a lot, and simultaneously you can read the voice. The second one is writing. So writing improves grammar. So in India, our education system only focus on reading and writing to get good
Right
marks,
to get
but they don't
marks.
focus on listening and speaking. That's why we can't speak English in childhood. Even we study English. Yeah. Third one is listening. So listening improve pronunciation. So always try to listen a good speaker or a native speaker. To be an active listener, you have to consider or you have to prefer what you like. For example, if you like uh, you can listen audiobooks, conversations, news, songs, podcast. The fourth one is speaking. So don't be shy, don't be lazy. Just we have to speak. Ultimate the ultimate aim to learn this language to speak. So we have to speak. The fifth one is grammar. Grammar teaches us how to write and speak correctly. To speak English,
Yeah,
knowing basic grammar is mandatory to reframe the sentences and deliver our thoughts. So we know the importance of grammar.
yeah, yeah,
The sixth one is vocabulary. Vocabulary it's expand our knowledge. It's able to convey the thoughts, ideas, and opinion. Without, if you
yeah.
don't have enough vocabs, even you want to say something, but you can't say. Why? Because you don't have
Because
the word to express the things or even your opinions. So really, vocabs play importance role. And
yeah,
seven one is practice. So practice makes perfect.
yeah,
Achieving mastery at English, practice still perfect. So you have to practice English daily, and you can talk to good speaker or a native speaker. Sometime we can connect to co-learner. Right now we are connected,
yeah,
so it's help a lot. And the eighth one is structure sentences. Structure sentences means for clear communication or effective expression. Sometimes we want to say something in the same way we speak in our native language, but we can't due to the lack of structure sentences. So what is a structure sentences? For example, it is very close to grammar. I am going to tell you some examples. First one, I don't know how to speak. I don't know how to speak English. So the structure sentence. You can frame anything you want to say in Hindi. मैं नहीं जानता हूँ. For example, I don't know how to play game. I don't know how to cook food. I don't know how to try. Like that, you can reframe some different kind of sentences using these structures. The same thing
yeah,
you can use. For example, uh, say what anybody will, I don't care. Say what anybody will, I don't care. कोई कुछ भी कहे in Hindi, if I will tell you, कोई कुछ भी कहे मुझे कोई परवाह नहीं. So
हाँ,
say
नहीं.
what anybody will, I don't care. So you can use this sentence, these structures to reframe the different kind of sentences, and it is really so helpful. And even you can use another one like that. I can buy this car within a while. Means इस कार को खरीदना क्या है? इस कार को मैं चुटकियों में खरीद सकता हूँ. When we say like that, मैं इस कार को चुटकियों में खरीद सकता हूँ. So we can say like I can buy this car within a while. मैं इस मोबाइल को
With
चुटकियों में
while.
that means मैं इस कार को चुटकियों में खरीद सकता हूँ. Sometimes we have to say in our native language. Even for example, if I want to purchase an iPhone, you can say like I can purchase this iPhone
iPhone.
within a while. Yeah. So there is so it is a closest to grammar. It is very close to grammar. So structure sentence play important role, and when we want to speak like our native language in English, so we have to know structure sentence. There is a lot of structure sentences, but we have to know the some basic commonly used while making conversation. 9 1 is phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs is help to sound more natural, more and fluent. We commonly use in everyday English for more colorful and creative communication. For example, run after, run away, go up, go down. Sit up, sit down. It is also phrasal verbs. And make up, break up. Make up means when we together, when we meet with friends, and break up. Then we separate,
Yeah,
carry
separated.
on.
Yeah,
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 and
task going on.
yeah, yeah, sure. And 10 1 is idioms. Idioms help to understand native speakers. Whenever we watch English movies or listen native English conversation, they always use idioms. Idioms, for example, I am going to tell you some example. The first one is I am over the moon. That means,
Yeah.
extremely happy and delighted. That means I am so happy. So we can say that I am over the moon. Today I'm over the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah. The second one is under the weather. Under the weather, that means, when you are feeling
Feel
unwell or sick.
illness.
Yeah, that then you can say I am under the weather. Next one, on the blue moon. On the blue moon means, something happened very rarely. Uh, something happens very rarely. Just in Hindi, we say like a बहुत दिन
दूज
बाद
का
दिखता
चांद
है.
होना.
Yeah.
दूज का चांद
When
होना.
we when we see any friend, after few times you can say you become like a on the blue moon.
The blue moon.
Yeah, and next one is break a leg. Break a leg means good luck. When you want to say something good luck for your friend or anybody, you can say break a leg. And next one is piece of cake. Piece of cake means very easy. To speak English, it is for me like a piece of cake. I can speak English very easy. It is like a piece of cake.
Okay. And that means it seems like very easy.
Very easy. And
Yeah.
11 is pronunciation. So pronunciation is the most importance in every language. If you don't know pronunciation, first of all, what is the language? Language means when we talk, another person could understand. Right? So it is a way to
And
communicate our thoughts, ideas, feeling. If we say something, another person can't understand due to the mispronunciation. So when we talk to other person, for I have to talk a lot of person, they are from other country. So sometimes I can't understand. Last day I was talking with a one girl. She was from, I forget her name. So
uh,
her pronunciation was really so difficult to understand for me, for I think for everybody, because we become habitual to speak any language like our native language. In Hindi,
yeah.
a lot of person, if any beginner they speak English, they sound like a Hindi. They don't like they are speaking English. So
Yeah.
in India, in India, we are actually not India. Actually, mostly the some famous, the pronunciation we mispronounce, like biology. So it is not biology; it's
It's
biology.
technology.
Yeah, and we say communication. So it is not communication; it is communication.
Communication. Yeah.
Communication. Yeah, and jewelry. We can say jewelry, but not jewelry. It's jewelry. Jewelry.
Jewelry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we say suggestion. Always we say suggestion. So it is not suggestion. It is suggestion. Chin, not
Sun.
sun.
Yeah.
Chin, not sun. Suggestion.
Sometime
And
sometime
yeah,
I watched one girl video who from UK, and I just trying to learn UK accent because
UK accent,
see
that means British accent.
that is she's name her name is Emma. Do you know it? She is very good.
Ah,
Emma.
Hema.
Emma.
I don't know her.
Yeah. If you want
Yeah.
to learn a British accent because you are very fluent, so you can look their videos on YouTube.
Yeah. I will definitely visit. And next one is, a lot of people will say vowel, but it's not vowel. It is vowel. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Now,
yeah, it is a yeah.
accent is depends on their country because if you talk about USA and UK accent, so there are very and in Indian accent also.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the pronunciation, not accent. Pronunciation. Pronunciation means miss a spelling of the word, and we
How
produce
to pronounce and how
wrong
to say.
sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the 12th was in intonation. Do you know what does means intonation? Intonation?
Indonesian. No.
No. Okay, okay. And let me tell you. Intonation is the way you say something using your voice to convey meaning, emotion. For example, like flavor to your word. Whenever whenever you see to any person, they are speaking something. Earlier, I was watching one video of native speaker. So he was, baby, you look so thirsty. I don't have some water. So they use emotion. For example, when we say like emotion, when we talk to anybody we full emotion like a pitch. Pitch means you how low, how,
How get up?
yeah, and tone, attitude, feeling, volume, loud and soft. When for example if I want to make permission, sir, can I take this, could I take this bottle? And you can say, if you are going to order, please bring me a glass of water, like that. You can say using your tone. For example, I will tell you, showing emotion, happiness, sadness and surprise. For example, really, really means when we say something like a question mark. For example,
Yeah.
someone has said, I got I got one rank in any exam. So you will say, really? That means it is a question mark, surprise. Your sound will be, your sound will be loud. And when you someone asking about, do you want to go somewhere? Yeah, really, I want to go there. So it is the second sound is normal sound, because I'm answering the statement in question. The statement in question. For example, you are going, it is a question, you are going, it is a statement.
Yeah.
And a 13 one is accent. Earlier you were talking about the accent. So accent is not important for everyone. Accent means the way how to speak, and changing the way to spelling the words. So I want to tell you, the original English is British English. English has been,
Yeah.
like a origin from British, like a Britain, UK.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. I know.
UK English is a formal English, or it is a little bit hard. The pronunciation of British is really so hard when we compare to American English. So actually it is not important for everybody. But if you want to go to UK for education purpose, for job purpose, so learning British accent is so important. And British accent dominate all over the world. When we talk to other person, they are from other country, always they use British accent. But nowadays, the American cinema or American news videos, they are they are spreading, or they are going to viral all over the world. So nowadays there is a mix. Even in India, our education system, our books, everything written in British English. But nowadays I
Yeah.
find some words and something in American also. So due to the popularity of American English. So when I talk about the accent, so you should learn one accent, that is British accent. Right now I also learn to one accent, that is British accent. So
So
yeah, definitely I will learn.
so
Or
from
yeah,
whom you learn British accent?
a British accent you have to learn yourself. You have to how to learn British accent. To learn British accent, you have to read only British contents. British contents, and you can use some application where you can you can listen the sound. For example, when we talk about the water, in India we say water. In when American English we can say water, and British English is water, water, water.
Water.
Father,
Water.
brother, mother.
Not kids, no
Not
water.
mother, not father, not brother. Only R sound is a R. R ko when there is a R, we say A only A. So
And they
British
also
accent.
and they also pronounce T like tea. Tea.
No, no, it is
Yeah.
a American English. American English. American English. I already told you water. It is American English.
No,
So
when
British or
I'm
American. Yeah.
and when I'm watching Emma videos, so he also pronounce T like T as just a
Maybe in different
teacher,
situation.
teacher.
Different situation maybe.
Yeah,
Because
teacher.
there is a lot lot of rules. When some word come together with
Yeah,
this word and this word, then we have to pronounce in different way. For example, in India we say na schedule, but it is schedule, not schedule. We say schedule, but it is
schedule.
schedule. But it
Schedule.
is schedule, not
Yeah.
schedule. Yeah, so it's happened sometime, but schedule is also a good. It is a good pronunciation, but accent when we talk about the accent, so it's called schedule, not schedule. S is
Mm.
silent and ch it K. The
Okay.
K or S is silent, so schedule. But in
And
Indian we say schedule. SH
and
sad.
yeah, and one also they pronounce K like K. Their
Yeah,
kitchen.
yeah, cat.
Kitchen.
Yeah. Actually, one thing I'll let you tell you. We Indian, not Indian only. I have to talk with a lot of person. Maybe 19 plus countries people. I have
You
target to complete to total 195 countries people. I have to talk with all countries people. I have a target. So I have already talked to maybe 19 plus people. I have going to mention all the countries name when I talk to any random person. I ask him or her the name of his or her country's name, and I mention on my like I have a world map. So when I talk to any person, they always speak, in their the pronunciation, the accent is like their native language. So really so difficult to understand. So in our also Indian, we try to learn every English in like our Indian. We try to
Hindi.
translate like a Hindi. We try to translate. We produce sound in Hindi like a Hindi, but in English, there is only 44 sound. Only 44 sound. Alphabet is
Person. Yeah.
26. Letter is 26.
Yes.
Alphabet is 1. Yeah. Letter is 26. Alphabet is 1. Complete, letter is called alphabet. So alphabet is 1 and 26 letters. So there is only 44 sound. So 44 sound, first of all, you have to learn the vowel sounds, consonant sounds, and short sound, long sound. You know, for example, uh, have you ever used English dictionary?
No.
English to English dictionary? No. When you turn English to English dictionary, you can see there is a pronunciation. So pronunciation has been written in different form. Like it is
Yeah.
called IPA. IPA means International Phonetic Alphabet. International Phonetic Alphabet. So there is 24 sound. Sorry, 44 sounds. So we Indian we try to produce all the sound like Hindi. That's why it's happened. If you know the
Yeah.
good sound, the sound of English. For example, in there is a lot of words they don't have a sound, but in that's why in when British or any native speakers they speak English, the sound is little bit different. We say table, but it's not table. It's table, not table.
Table.
It's table.
Table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Table.
say car. We say car, not car. It's car.
Yeah.
So
Car.
yeah, it is a
Yeah.
lot. Lot of the difference, and like that's the sound. Means we try to produce sound in a different, our mouth, a different
Different part
part of
of
our
our,
mouth.
yeah, mouth.
Yeah. So it is
And that is for articulatory system.
yeah. So just we have to practice, then we can produce sound. But it doesn't matter if other person could understand. Or the foreign version phonics. Phonics. Do you know what that means? Phonics.
Phonics, yeah, phonetics, linguistics and phonetics. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Phonetics means the sound, a spelling. And
Yeah, yeah.
one thing I want to tell you in India, 95% people they don't know phonics. 90 to
Phonics.
95% people they just speak Hindi to English. Doesn't matter what they are speaking, what they
What?
learn from background. In our environment, they start speaking. So phonics means only you can learn from a good teacher. If they have learned phonics, good phonics in childhood, then they can teach you the best way. And when you speak English, for example, C or C, SEE or SEA. What?
Yeah,
How to pronounce?
Yeah, example of phonics you can also see in Hindi like sa, sha, sha.
No, I
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, I'm going to tell you. There is a S double E and S E A. See, so how to pronounce the both word? Could you pronounce
yeah, yeah. Can you say again, please?
S double E and second one is S E A.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Yes, that is called she,
Second
she,
one.
and
Second one.
S that's called she,
No, listen carefully. The second one S E A. Sorry, S E A. That means C. Harsai,
she.
Harsai, C. The
Yeah,
sound,
so
C,
short
C.
sound. Yeah,
And the second one is, sorry, the S E A that means C. And the second one is C,
she.
long sound. And second example I am going to tell you, sit, SIT, sit. And second one is SEAT. How to pronounce both?
Yeah, yes, IT like sheet
Yeah,
and
first one as I teach sit, short sound,
sheet,
short, only sit. And second one is sit,
sheet.
sit. Yeah. So it is a phonics. That's why we have to learn phonics. And one more example I want to tell you, IT and EAT. So IT that means short, it. And second one is eat. So it is a
Eat.
phonics.
T.
So yeah. So so phonics is really so important. If you want to speak English in a correct way, or like in a good way where everybody can could understand perfectly. So phonics play important role. And for phonics, to learn phonics, you can go from there is a lot of phonics, and IPA is also kind of the phonics where you can learn the pronunciation phonics. And 15 one is synonyms. So synonyms
Yeah,
means
yeah, yeah.
like, yeah,
Similar like
it helps to express yourself more accurately and precisely, add variety to your language. Don't speak, most of the situation we speak like a childish. Childish means, for example, let me tell you one example. I'm going to say something. I like to play game. I like to eat fast food. I like to watch movies. So you can say in three sentences, all three sentences, I use like. So it is a kind of, childish, like we don't have a proper knowledge, so we have to speak like more beautifully. We have to say instead, I enjoy playing game, I love to eat fast delicious food, I take pleasure in watching movies. So in all sentences I use synonyms of like. So
like.
we have to use synonyms to make sentence beautifully colorful. And when anybody listen your speech, they will enjoy a lot. When you use the same thing like in every sentences, everybody seems they don't have a proper knowledge of English,
Yeah.
and it's not a way to speak English. So at least when you are going to learn, you have to learn daily one sentence or one word with synonyms. Next one is 16 one is self talk. Self talk is also so important. So self talk is a powerful self talk. So self talk is a powerful tools to improve your English. Self talk
Yeah,
means
and
describe daily activity. For example, your daily activity, what you do, daily habits, daily routine. You can describe yourself, and you talk to yourself through our feeling, what you are feeling, and like that, what in your the thoughts you going in your mind, and record yourself and listen you. For example, if I want to say something, I can record using my phone, and later on I can watch, and I can find the error like that. So and also if you want to play some role you mean, like a customer,
yeah, yeah,
shopkeeper, and teacher, students. So how
yeah.
to make
You can
conversation?
realize you two people in yourself.
Yeah, and it help a lot
Yeah,
to self talk. And 17 one is use English in daily life. We have to try to use English in daily life. Daily life means, for daily conversation. First, we have to we have to start small sentences. For example, when we talk, just talk to small sentences like I'm going to eat, I'm having food, it is a study time right now. I'm going to study, and I'm feeling so exhausted. Like that, you can start at a beginning, a small sentences, then long sentences, large sentences, and after that you can switch on full conversation in English. Whenever you speak, try to speak full conversation. So you can't, at a beginning, if you want to speak full English, full conversation, you can do. So you have to
Yeah.
start beginning, large, and full conversation. 18 one is take feedback. Feedback is so important. Ask feedback for your teachers. You can ask feedback for your teachers, peers, and language exchanger partner. For example, if I'm speaking, I could ask to you, and you can, whenever, if you have any person or any teacher, they have a good knowledge at English, you can ask. And working on correcting mistakes and implementing suggestion. Always we try to correct our mistake and
Improve.
rectify our mistakes, and we have to improve ourselves. Just repeating mistake, doing mistake, sorry, making mistake is okay, but repeating mistake is not okay.
Not okay.
Yeah, and we have to develop self awareness. We have to understand our, we have to understand what kind of mistake what kind of mistake you are doing or making. Just we have to rectify or improve. 19 one is consistency. Consistency. Learning languages are journey, not destination. So enjoy the process and have fun. Even right now I'm learning two languages, English as well as Spanish. So really it is, kind of the kind of, the journey we have to enjoy. If you force yourself that I have to learn this language because I have to get good marks, or I have to speak, I have to get a good job, and I have to express someone, I have to influence someone, so it's not gonna to happen. You can't force, because it is not like the things you can, achieve in a short period of time. It is a long journey. On daily basis you have to learn new things. So you have to enjoy the process, have fun, and keep patience. And 21 is body language. Do you know about body language?
Yeah, yeah. Uh, Change your expression on your face and your body language. What do you say? And you saw what do you want to speak, and what do you want to tell to front people?
Yeah, body language means, play importance role while speaking. Body language play most importance role while speaking. For example, I'm speaking right now, so just looking my body language, you can understand I'm very confident person. I'm very confident person. What I'm speaking, I speak full confidence. So body language, when we deliver any thoughts, anything, only 30% is our speech. Only
Yeah,
30% or 70% is our body language, our expression, facial expression, dressing sense, gestures, you know. So in conference, so all about the body language. When you go for interview, you can say, in interviewer, they give you marks, for provide you marks for everything, like that, your facial expression, dressing sense, your, like that, speaking tones,
yeah.
everything, not just answering the question. If you don't know answer, it's okay. On that,
And
on that situation, they are don't they ask question. If you know question, if you know the answer, it's okay. If you don't know, then also okay. If we,
yeah,
because we don't know every question. So
because
body language
because
is important. Yeah.
because
Say.
they observe you fully mentally body language and your facial expression and your tongue, how do you pronounce the words, and how do you speak, and what do you want to speak, and what your facial expression. It match
Yeah.
it's necessary to match ups.
Yeah, yeah, everything is so necessary. And even, when you encounter to any person, you can feel this person is very confident or this person is not confident, under the confidence. So you can assume just looking their body confidence, body languages. The body languages really, it is so important. The 21 is, start a small. So when we are going to deliver any thoughts, news, or maybe anything, even we are going to speak, we have to start a small sentences, then we can switch on a full paragraph. We can't,
Yeah.
we can't start. And when we split full conversation in, in a small parts, then we can deliver anything, whatever we want. So everything we have to start in a step by step. So always we start a small. 22 in describe things around yourself. So where you are, always try to describe around yourself. Always try to describe the things around yourself in English. And you explain recently visited place. For example, if you have visited any new places
Yeah.
or any favorite places, you can describe, because ultimately to learn English is so necessary. You have to describe the things. Even you can talk to any good topic. For example, we can bring any topic, interesting topic for AI, computer information, education, everything, and we can talk to co-learner. So it is really so important. And next, 23 is fluency. So everyone wants to be fluent or speak like an idiot. So but do you know what does means fluency? Fluency means when people speak. Yeah,
Without speaking without interrupted and
yeah,
fully
yeah, yeah,
confident.
yeah. I'm going to tell you the two example, and you will understand. Fluency means speaking with confidence, not about having more knowledge or vocab. Okay, tell me. I'm going to tell you my my introduction. So just listen. First one is, hi, my name is Sandeep, and hail from Jharkhand. And currently, I'm working as a teacher where I specialize to teaching IT subject. In my free time, I enjoy reading books and talking to strangers like that. The second one. Hi, good evening. My name is Sandeep and I hail from Jharkhand. Currently working as a teacher where I specialize to teaching so IT subject. In my free time, I enjoy reading books, learning languages, and stacking with conversation with strangers. So you can see the difference. The second one is more accurate. Why? Because there is a full confidence. You can see the first one also. I use all the rules. All the things were the same. All the vocabs and knowledge I have knowledge on first step also. So when all fluency means when you speak with full confidence. When you
Yeah.
see a lot of person to making mistakes is okay. A lot of person they make mistakes, but if you speak with full confidence, so really confidence is so important. So
Yeah.
yeah, so it is a when we choose any unfamiliar topic. For example, I'm a business student. My background or my like a major is accounts and finance. So when if I bring any like a biology and any kind of subjects, so maybe I can't speak a lot because I have a not I don't have a proper knowledge on that topics. So when I choose any person will come here and they start to talking on that topic, so maybe I can't speak a lot. So it doesn't mean I don't have a fluency. I have a fluency, but I can't speak because it is unfamiliar topic. I don't know a lot of vocabs. Even if if some person are from science background, if I start to asking about share market, that like a business, like a accounts balance sheet, they can't speak.
Yeah.
So it is a region, you know. And the 24 is dictionary. Dictionary. We
Yeah.
always try to learn languages by translating from our native language, or it is the best way to learn English at a beginning level. Because if anybody they know only Hindi and they want to speak
And
English,
their
how they can speak?
and
How they
their
can
original
speak?
language can also say.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't matter only Hindi. I am just taking you one example. If anybody they know only Hindi and they want to speak English, how they can speak? First, they have to translate. First, they have to translate. They have to know without translating how they can learn. If you are going to learn any one language at first, then you can learn since childhood only.
Yeah.
Later on, you have to translate. And after that, when you become so fluent or so knowledgeable, then you no need to translate. But at a beginning level you have to translate. So for
Yeah.
translating we need a dictionary to your new. So always we have to try to find a good dictionary like a Cambridge or Oxford dictionary, because Cambridge or Oxford both are from Britain, British. written like a UK, or UK English is a original English, formal English, and
Cambridge and
dictionary.
Oxford.
Yeah, Oxford and Cambridge. You know, it is a two famous university from
Yeah, yeah,
London. Yeah.
yeah. I
So
know.
dictionary has to find meaning, pronunciation, also synonyms, and even nowadays there is a digital dictionary. Digital dictionary, that means you can download in your phone and you can listen the pronunciation. If you don't know the pronunciation, you can listen in voice. So it's really help a lot. And 25th one is consume English content. So you know, always try to use English contents. If you like watching movies, try to watch British movies. If you like listen news, try to listen English news. If you like song, you can sing or listen English song. Sometimes we become habitual to speaking, we become habitual to speaking English like a Hindi, not natural, because earlier we are speaking our native language. So when we speak English, our sound like a, the same thing, like a Hindi. So
Yeah.
if you sing means, when you start singing song English, you can improve your pronunciation. Our thought, our uh, thoughts has been, have become habitual to just producing limited song, limited voice. So if you want to produce different kind of voice, you have to open your throats. Singer,
Uh,
you can say always singer, they try to open the throats. They using hot water and different kind of, the things they use to produce good, like a beautiful sound. So the same thing, if you want to speak more natural, then we have to use our throats. And singing help a lot, really, singing help a lot. And the last
and
one is, yeah. Do you want to say something?
yeah, yeah, yeah. You carry on. Sorry.
Yeah. The last one is create English environment. English environment, surrounding yourself. You have to try to English environment. Surrounding yourself, try to make English environment like, everything must be written in English. Where you are, try to write anything, everything in English. Think in English, speak English, write English, listen English, and also,
This,
yeah, and
this,
stay motivated, have fun, and it is a kind of the journey. So have a nice journey. So kind of the things. Yeah. Do you want to say?
no, no, I'm not. And
Okay.
yeah, I wanna say or ask you one thing. So, how in India students was not learning this language from childhood?
Okay. There is a major question. So our education system. Already I've told you, our education system, a school system. They always focus on reading and writing to get good marks, good marks. Even in our, in my school, lot of person, they got 100 or 99%, 99 marks in English. Lot of persons, they always get students, but they can't speak English. Why? Because they only focus in reading and writing.
Reading and
Reading and writing, how to get 100 marks, how to get full marks, how to get, uh, excellent marks. In our
and
teachers also,
they,
they only focus on to teach a student how to write beautifully, how to write. They don't focus on listening and speaking. That's reason, if our education system, our in our school system, they start to focusing on listening as well as speaking. So everybody could speak English since childhood, because we learn English since childhood. Because English, in CBSE school, every subject written in English. If we study everything in English, we read also, we read, but we can't speak. Why?
and
Because there is no surrounding. That is the reason. But nowadays, some in a town, like, some cities, like some metro cities, like when we talk about Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai, Chennai. So in some, like in a bigger school, like, larger school, they offer English environment, but they charge a lot. Their fee in, like a thousands, and sometimes in lakhs.
and one problem in our India, because teacher looks English like a subject, not language, and they trying to
Yeah, yeah.
give. give information like subject, not language. And they also thought like if we get we give it like language, so because our mother tongue is Hindi. Many people also speak Hindi, so a student can't understand it, and he never tried to understand it as a language. They also try to say look it as a subject paper. So this is I
Yeah,
think problem.
yeah. They always focus on only reading and writing as a subject. How to get good marks? Only focus on
Yeah,
marks. How to achieve good marks doesn't matter what they speak or not. That's why we have to
yeah,
learn how to speak later on. If teacher will focus in our society will focus since childhood, then we will everybody will native in one
Hindi.
native in English. They could speak English since childhood, and and there is no more things need to worry to learn English separately. But in India nowadays there is there is a like a craze, because in every situation, every field, there is English environment. So
Yeah,
yeah, so you can see like in a school system also they are trying to provide English environment, but it will happen gradually, not suddenly. It takes some years, maybe 10 years, 10 years, 20 years, 50 years. After 50 years, everybody could speak since childhood.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it is a really a long conversation, 42 plus,
Yeah,
40,
this is
yeah,
good.
44 minutes plus. So yeah, we should wrap up this session.
Okay, okay. You can hang on.
Okay, bye. Good night.
Bye.
Okay, take care.